Hi, how are you? Well, I think it's the first day of June, so I had to go to the main office up there today and pay the rent. And since I've done videos on the manager and also the maintenance guy Josh and the manager Alyssa, today I'm going to try to catch. I know it's very busy up there at the community house today, but I'll try to get an opportunity to visit with Chris just a few minutes and have him show us around. But hopefully that'll go well. Yeah, it's about 67 degrees on June the 1st. And I haven't done anything extraordinary today. Connor's had to wait till 3 o'clock to go to the bathroom and for me to get out because it's been raining. But this is going to work out very nicely. It's just overcast and nothing really exciting going on. I just wanted to get out of the house, get Connor out, pay my bill, go back to the house. I'm trying to finish this book I'm reading. And hopefully you're doing well. And I see everybody out getting about. I see them now. Chris is handing out the monthly calendar with all the activities and stuff. Got my umbrella here. I gotta tell you a story. One morning, early, my husband got me up and he says, "We're gonna go fishing." I said, "Okay." So I fixed some deer sausage biscuits and got them all cooked up, and it was about 3:30 in the morning. We had to drive to Lake Washita is where we were going. So he was loading up the bass boat, and we were getting our gear on because it was very cold. Very cold, below freezing, I do believe, or at least freezing. Well, we took the trip on down to Lake Washita and got there. Not the sun wasn't up yet, but we were ready to. We were ready to put in our boat, and we went out to launch the boat, and there was ice. I bet there was ice 5 foot out, something like that. And it was pretty thick close to the shore, where the ramp was. And so he got out there with this I can't remember what's that called? It's not a hammer. It's a thing you cut down bushes with. It's not a hammer, an axe. Yeah, an axe. So he started breaking the ice and everything while I'm putting on my Michelin suit. Really, it's his Michelin suit, but it's so for cold weather. You get into it and you zip it up and you look like the Michelin man or something when you got into it. So I was getting prepared for our outing. So anyway, I get in the boat. If you can imagine, big old orange thing with a little black hat. That was me, and he was in. He was all wrapped up with his and the ties and the mask hat with the eyes sticking out. The red out here, and he had shades on top of that. It was cold. It really was cold. And so we were zipping around all around the lakes because he loved to go out and run the boat until we can get down to his fishing place there at Lake Wachita. Well, I got really cold. I said, "Herb, I'm really cold." And he says, "Okay." And so he pulls up at this island out there on Lake Washita and he starts a fire. And he says, "Sit right here by the fire." So I'm in my Michelin suit sitting right here by the fire. Well, as the morning went on, it just didn't get any warmer for me, even though I had the fire. But I had this Michelin suit on, and and felt like I should be getting a little bit warmer. And I thought, well, I hear him coming from this way. I hear the bass boat. Goes by my island and then goes over there. So I said, oh man, he can't even find me. Here I am in my Michelin suit. And so about 30 minutes, an hour later, here he comes. About the time I get right here, I jump up and down with my big old Michelin suit on. I said, he can't find me. He didn't know where he left me. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. It's cold. I gotta find some sticks. So I'm walking around trying to pick up sticks and stuff. I'm thinking, okay, I gotta be prepared for this. Well, an hour later, I just about had a big stack of sticks over here. Oh, anyway, got a sticks over here, and I thought, well, at least I'll have enough if he can't find me. Because there were quite a few islands on Washita. So I thought, well, okay, I didn't have anything to drink, didn't have anything to eat. And I thought, well, it's been 4.5 hours. I think that he better come back and get me. He better. Well, here I heard him again. They went out in front of me. He came back around me in front of me. He's like this. He stopped. And I said, he can't see me. So here I'm in a Michelin suit. It's too big because it's his suit and he's 6 foot, what, 3 or 4. Here I go, boom, 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 in my Michelin man where he couldn't even move. And I go down to the shoreline and I'm hollering for him. I'm over here, I'm over here. And I'm flying up my hands back and forth. And he says, I say to myself, he surely can see me. He's not waving at me or anything. And now he's over on the other side fishing along the shoreline. And I said, how can he fish around the shoreline? It's all frozen over there. Well, pretty soon here he comes back. I've given up on him, right? Well, here he comes back. He pulls in. He says, I think we ought to go. I haven't caught any fish today. And I said, okay. count me in, right? So I said, okay, don't worry about it. Count me in. So I have to put out the fire and everything, get it all completely put out. And then he said, well, aren't you going to get in the boat? And I said, yes, I'm getting in the boat. I got to put this fire out. And he was putting the fire, so he takes a bucket, walks up there and throws water on the fire, and it was all gone. I was in the boat. We were home within 2.5 hours, and I was glad to be home. But I'll never forget wearing that Michelin suit out there, and it was cold, 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 cold. But we had fun. No matter what we did, we always had fun, and you never knew what he had in mind. But anyway, so, well, that's my story for today. And I'm going to go up and pay the rent before it gets too late. And then I'm going to come get my nap. And I got to finish that book. I'm really interested in that book. So remember, God has you in his hands. And pray, pray, pray for Mother Earth. Bye-bye.